John 1:19. Now this was John's testimony when the Jewish leaders in Jerusalem sent priests and Levites to ask him who he was. He did not fail to confess, but confessed freely, "I am not the Messiah." They asked him, "Then who are you? Are you Elijah?" He said, "I am not." "Are you a prophet?" He answered, "No." Finally they said, "Who are you? Give us an answer to take back to those who sent us. What do you say about yourself?" John replied in the words of Isaiah the prophet, "I am the voice of one calling in the wilderness, make straight the way of the Lord." So what's interesting about this verse is that John the Baptist doesn't exalt himself in any way, even though he was a prophet, and even though he was, in fact, Elijah. When you go somewhere, and if you know who you are in God, they're going to use that against you. You're going to be attacked for that. God is not trying to show off. He's trying to reach people deep in their hearts. And people who are listening from the heart hold what John said in their heart. And they pay attention. And those who don't have nothing to say against him. So it's something to remember, to never exalt yourself. In the case of John the Baptist, Christ exalted him. Christ said who he was. It's important to remember that, to stay humble. And don't ever think yourself as, "Oh, I've got this and I've got that." It's something I struggle with a lot, because when you see the power of the Holy Spirit and what the Holy Spirit can do, you want to scream it through the rooftops. It's beyond explanation. And those of you who have experienced the Holy Spirit know exactly what I'm talking about. When you let the enemy get in you and you start to think yourself special, you're going to fall flat on your face. And I've fallen flat on my face a million times. And when you do, it is as if all of that you experienced and saw doesn't exist anymore. You have to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, regain that humility, reconnect with God, and continue walking in the Holy Spirit. In the Holy Spirit, you will be attacked. If the devil cannot get you from inside of your heart, he's going to use the external. The closer you start getting to God, you can expect for things to come against you. You can expect that. You can expect for division to occur. You can expect persecution. Christ told us that that's exactly what would happen. Christ told us, if it happened to me, it's going to happen to you. So know that, and don't get discouraged when it happens. On the contrary, go deeper, go further, and you're going to see things that are incredible in your life. Trust the Holy Spirit. Don't be that seed that falls away and is picked by the birds, or falls away and is dried by the sun. Stay in the fertile ground and let God develop you. That is what I am meditating on today, and that is what I'm going to do today. So I've been walking with God for over 20 years, and I have seen things. I am a witness to the truth. I am a witness to Christ. But instead of telling you what I've seen so that you don't believe me or whatever, I'm going to speak on what you can expect and what you will live if you give God a chance, and if you live in the Holy Spirit, and if you give the Holy Spirit a chance within you. God lives within you. Heaven is within you. It's not a place you're going to ever imagine. Heaven is so incredible, you cannot imagine it. You can only experience heaven within you. This is where you know what it's like. It's a state of being. And then you can understand eternity. Without that state of being, without the Holy Spirit, eternity is not desirable. The Holy Spirit lifts us out of ourselves, and we remain connected to each other as well. When you look in someone's eyes and you know that there's this trust, 100% trust, they're never going to betray you, and you're never going to betray them. In God's name, in righteousness, not as a mafia, not as an institution trying to make money. In God's name, when you have that communion with someone, you are going to be in heaven with them. And it is incredible to experience that kind of trust, that kind of love with another person. So remain in the Holy Spirit, trust God in everything, and give Him everything. You have everything to gain.